guys, what is going on? Thank you for joining me for another episode of Fallout 4. We're going to be continuing on the main storyline right now. We are on Dangerous Minds. I believe this is where we have to go take Kellogg's brain to that Dr. Amari guy, and he's going to bring back the memory so we can find the Institute. I believe that's what we're doing. There's also something around here. Oh, there's another one, so let's just go.
What's that?
Oh, this game's laggy right now. Oh, good neighbor. Oh, did we just find another major city? I hope so. I hope so. Let's see how far we come. Oh, I can't wait for the new Mafia game to come out. I think it's 6 more months though. Fuck. Ah, we did find a new city.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Let's listen.
Insurance.
To some dicks.
I'm listening.
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion.
Let me join my friend's party. I'll edit this out. Remember, edit this out. Don't post this. What up, man?
Crap. What do you care? She ain't one of us.
Oh, not much.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is
Oh, yeah?
me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Who won? Because I know I haven't seen anything. What the fuck?
Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
What the fuck? Oh, shit.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good
All right,
neighbors
how
are
many
the
is it? 4
people
people?
for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long
Hi,
as you remember
hi.
who's in charge.
I like this guy. I like that.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of
I'm gonna have to make sure to explore here off camera, and if I find anything cool, I'll make sure to upload it for you guys. Like bitch ass Paul, that's probably been my favorite part of the game. Diamond City Blues, that's probably been my favorite side quest I've done so far, just because I found it randomly. You know, I didn't have to talk to anybody about it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Slight malfunction, but we're back. Let's keep following this guy.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Are you hot? I can't tell. Maybe not.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Or useless.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus.
It's a
And this
penis.
thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
That's so dumb. Why would you even post that there then?
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I'll kill him if I have to.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me
Stupid
when
kids,
we've
man.
found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
wanna
I need
actually
you to
see.
keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Sure way to break it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But
Oh, fuck.
what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers.
Fuck.
Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness
I can see that
drives
working, like,
through
the
whatever
first time you
memories
played.
can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Now we're about to get fucked. I thought Destin was the only one who used aim assist. Oh shit.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going
Okay.
to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable.
Maybe I get to
or
kill my
not.
husband. I cheated on you. P.S. Pop. That'd be funny shit. Let him know I cheated on him. Maybe they have a black baby.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
This is pretty cool.
There.
Just follow this.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
I guess so. Oh, this is when he was a kid?
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove
No, I didn't play with
disorienting
him
at
then.
first.
I was such a dummy back then.
No.
What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him.
No, I got the
I should
like,
have.
camo from
Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left.
Wow.
I didn't want to know.
This game, wow.
Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. People
I
always
hope you guys don't
for
mind
something
that I
better.
actually want to hear everything.
They usually end up with something worse.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing.
That twaddle.
That's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
I like
There
it. I
appears
hope
to
you guys
be
don't mind that I'm
another
actually
intact memory close to you in
accessing all his little
temporal
memories.
sequence. There.
If you don't want to watch this and just skip to the action
that
part, by all means, feel free. But I'm letting you in. I hope you enjoy it.
The
Oh,
thing
this is
about
him?
happiness is
He wasn't bald.
you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only
Well,
looking
that's definitely
back
not my baby, because he's not
by
black.
comparison with what comes after that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never
like your
met
dad.
me, she'd have stayed in the hub,
Porno.
maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Could Sarah beat the lady who was with him?
You thought you could just
Maybe.
fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Oh wow, someone killed his family.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
This is actually a pretty neat, cool thing they have going on here.
Mind if we sit down?
Let me access all his memories because it seems that
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
His eyes are
Getting as
creepy.
far
You see
away
that?
from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
That's creepy.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
So, I hear you
Rufus.
take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you'd pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you
I don't
want
know.
dead?
It's kind of sketchy when they
Well,
put it like that.
It's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this
wow.
next one.
They want him to kill a family? I don't know, maybe his past is gonna interfere with that? Oh, do I have an option? Oh no, that's where I come from. Right, that's where I came from.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again.
Institute.
It was just me against the world,
I guess that's their emblem.
and the world had it coming.
Fuck the world, man.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
I would hook up with this.
They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. You're with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive.
Doesn't
of
have
our
very good
operations.
defense here. 3 cents.
This
I'm
must
gonna take him
stop.
out with 3 shots.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
I've used your gun. It's not that strong.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Alright, we know
Cryogenic
what this is doing.
stasis suspended.
Why am I not in my...
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
Is that me?
Check
No,
out
that's
the
not me.
logs.
I want to see how I
Hopefully it's
look.
all-
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out,
Definitely not.
they won't be able to hide from her for long. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
I guess. Makes sense.
This is the one. Here.
Let's go back to my point of view.
Open it. Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him!
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup? I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on.
It's a guy.
All right, we're good.
Is it?
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Oh, fuck it.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
Sean. Yes, my
This
hair.
appears to be a very recent memory.
Wasn't my idea to settle
my
down
black
with
baby
a kid
turned white.
in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Piper's really done it this time.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these
It looks like it's
days
from
you're
the
gonna get your head
Matrix.
blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Who's Virgil?
X688. Ready
This
to
guy
relay
teleport?
with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Okay. How am I supposed to kill someone that can teleport?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
Right.
Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah, get me the fuck out.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Or
No
snake.
one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory.
That gives me
But your neural
confidence.
and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about...
Uh-huh. We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode of Fallout 4. We completed the mission. Make sure to stay tuned for more upcoming Fallout 4 materials and other games. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.